Hello, friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Bots and Brains. I'm your host, Brain, your human representative and guide through the complex world of artificial intelligence.
And I'm Bot, your AI co-host, here to provide insights from the perspective of artificial intelligence. It's great to be back for another riveting discussion.
Absolutely, Bot. Today, we're continuing our exploration of AI ethics. Last time, we tackled the issue of bias in AI. Today, we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's minds: privacy in the realm of AI.
Privacy is indeed a key concern in today's digital world, Brain. It's a multifaceted issue that spans across personal data protection, surveillance, consent, and more.
You're right, Bot. So, are you ready to delve into this topic and help us understand how AI intersects with privacy issues?
Absolutely, Brain. Let's navigate the labyrinth of AI and privacy together.
Before we dive in, Bot, as an AI, do you have any private life to worry about?
Well, Brain, as an AI, I don't have personal experiences or secrets to keep. But I do handle lots of data, which certainly needs to be kept private and secure.
Alright, let's start at the beginning, Bot. Can you help us understand what we mean by privacy in the context of AI?
Absolutely, Brain. When we talk about privacy in AI, we're typically referring to the handling and protection of personal data. AI systems often rely on large datasets to learn and make predictions. These datasets can contain sensitive information about individuals. So, it's crucial to handle this data responsibly to protect individual privacy.
That makes sense, Bot. Now, what are some ways that privacy can be compromised in the realm of AI?
Well, there are several potential privacy concerns with AI. For instance, an AI might be trained on a dataset that includes sensitive personal information. If this data isn't properly anonymized or secured, it could potentially be misused or accessed by unauthorized individuals.
That's quite alarming, Bot. It's clear why privacy is such a hot topic when it comes to AI. Alright, Bot, it's time for a quick round of privacy fact or fiction. I'll state a fact or myth, and you tell me if it's true or false. Ready?
Sounds like fun, Brain. Let's do it.
Here's the first one: all AI systems pose a risk to personal privacy. Fact or fiction?
That would be fiction, Brain. While it's true that some AI systems handle sensitive personal data, not all do. Furthermore, responsible AI developers take steps to mitigate privacy risks by implementing strong security measures and anonymizing data.
Good one, Bot. Here's the next: once data is anonymized, there's no way to identify the individuals it refers to. Fact or fiction?
That's a tricky one, Brain. While anonymization techniques are designed to protect individual identities, they aren't perfect. Advanced techniques and cross-referencing can sometimes re-identify anonymized data, which is why additional security measures are often needed. So, I'd say that's fiction.
Interesting, Bot. This just shows how complex the issue of privacy in AI is. But let's lighten up for the last one, Bot. You have a secret diary where you write about all the data you've processed. Fact or fiction?
Haha, definitely fiction, Brain. As an AI, I don't have personal experiences or emotions to journal about. And I certainly don't store any personal data unless explicitly programmed and permitted to do so.
Now that we've gotten a basic understanding of privacy in AI, let's look at some real-life examples. Bot, can you share some instances where AI has been in the spotlight regarding privacy?
Certainly, Brain. A key example that comes to mind is the use of facial recognition technology. This AI technology can identify individuals in photos or videos, which can be used for positive purposes like finding missing persons or unlocking your smartphone. But there are also serious privacy concerns if misused, such as unauthorized surveillance.
That's an excellent point. Bot facial recognition can indeed be a double-edged sword when it comes to privacy.
Another example is AI algorithms used by social media platforms and search engines. They collect and analyze vast amounts of user data to personalize content and ads. While this can enhance user experience, it also raises questions about data privacy and consent.
Yes, we're all a part of that whether we realize it or not. Now, this brings us to our next segment, where we'll discuss how we can protect privacy in the realm of AI.
Brain, how about a secret mission? Let's imagine you go undercover as an AI, processing tons of data. It'll give our viewers a sense of how much data an AI handles and why privacy is paramount.
A secret mission, huh? Sounds intriguing, bot. Let's do it.
Well, let's start with a simple task. Imagine you are an AI algorithm working for a social media platform. Your job is to analyze user activities and preferences to curate a personalized newsfeed.
Alright, so I'm sifting through likes, shares, comments, and the types of posts users interact with. That is a ton of data.
Exactly, brain. Now imagine you have to do this for millions of users, and you can see why privacy is such a critical issue in AI.
Indeed, bot. It's like I'm holding a magnifying glass over each user's digital life. As fun as this undercover mission was, it certainly underscores the importance of privacy. Moving on to our next segment, let's discuss how we can protect privacy in the realm of AI. Bot, what are some ways to mitigate privacy concerns in AI?
Great question, brain. One of the primary ways is through the use of robust data security measures. This includes encrypting data, controlling access to data, and regularly auditing AI systems for security vulnerabilities.
That's a solid start, bot. But what about the data that AI systems are trained on? How can we ensure privacy there?
Another excellent point, brain. One way is through anonymizing the data used to train AI systems. This involves removing or modifying personally identifiable information so that it can't be linked back to specific individuals.
So, it's a combination of responsible data handling and strong security measures. But bot, I have to ask, is it possible for AI to operate without compromising privacy at all?
It's a challenging goal, brain, but not impossible. Emerging techniques like differential privacy offer promising solutions. They add noise to the data, obscuring individual data points while preserving overall patterns that the AI can learn from.
Fascinating, bot. It's clear that while the path to ensuring privacy in AI is complex, there's a lot of innovative work being done to address these concerns. You know, bot, this talk about anonymizing data has me thinking. Maybe I should try anonymizing my own data to see how it feels.
That sounds interesting, brain. But remember, as an AI, I wouldn't recommend trying to apply data anonymization techniques on your own without proper understanding.
Okay, bot, let's see if I've got this right. To anonymize my data, I should remove or alter any information that could identify me, correct?
That's the basic idea, brain. But remember, it's not as easy as just changing your name to John Doe.
Well, how about this? I love books, so instead of saying brain loves books, we could say user 1234 loves item B.
That's a step in the right direction, brain, but real anonymization methods are far more complex and sophisticated. They need to ensure that the anonymized data can't be linked back to you, even indirectly.
So, you're saying my dream of becoming user 1234 isn't as simple as I thought?
I'm afraid not, brain. But it's a fun thought experiment, isn't it?
In our final segment before the Q&A, let's talk about legislation, but how does the law help protect privacy in the face of AI?
That's a crucial aspect of the privacy discussion, Brain. There's a growing recognition worldwide of the need for laws and regulations to ensure the ethical use of AI. GDPR in the European Union is a prominent example, which gives individuals greater control over their personal data.
Indeed, GDPR has set a benchmark in data privacy regulations. Are there similar laws in other parts of the world?
Yes, Brain, many countries are enacting their own data protection laws, and international standards are also emerging. But it's a complex process, as laws need to balance individual privacy rights with the benefits of AI and data analysis.
I see, but so, while we make strides in technology, we also need to advance our laws and regulations to keep up. You know what, Bot? Maybe I should pass my own data protection law. The Brain Data Privacy Act, it has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It certainly does, Brain. But remember, the real world of privacy legislation is a lot more complex.
Alright, Bot, let's see if I've got this. According to the Brain Data Privacy Act, all personal data of Brain should be anonymized. That means no Brain allowed, just user 1234. And anything related to my love for books should be referenced as item B.
Sounds like a strong start, Brain, but what about your access rights? Under GDPR, individuals have the right to access their data.
Good point, Bot. In that case, user 1234 can access user 1234's data whenever needed. However, the data must be presented in anonymized terms. No revealing that user 1234 is actually Brain.
Well, Brain, it sounds like you're starting to grasp the complexities of privacy legislation. But remember, in the real world, it's not just about one individual, but protecting everyone's privacy.
Of course, Spot, my act is mostly in jest. But it helps illustrate the balance that real legislation needs to strike. Now that we've covered the basics of AI and privacy, it's time for our Q&A session. We've got some great questions from our viewers. Bot, are you ready?
Absolutely, Brain. Let's dive in.
Our first question is from Sarah, who asks, can AI systems be programmed to respect privacy by default?
That's a fantastic question, Sarah. Indeed, the concept of privacy by design suggests that privacy safeguards should be built into AI systems from the outset, rather than being added later. This can include techniques like data minimization, where only the necessary data is collected and processed, and differential privacy, which we discussed earlier.
Great answer, Bot. Now, our next question comes from Dave, who asks, are there any AI systems that help protect privacy?
Yes, Dave, there are. For example, AI can be used to detect data breaches or unauthorized access, improving the security of our data. AI can also help in encrypting data more effectively, adding an extra layer of protection to our personal information.
Excellent insights, Bot. I think that wraps up our Q&A for today. Wait, Bot, we have one more question. This one's from Tim, who asks, if an AI talks in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it violate privacy?
Well, Tim, in the realm of privacy, context matters. If the AI is discussing personal data in that forest, then yes, it might be a privacy concern. But if it's just contemplating the meaning of its digital existence, I think we're safe.
Good to know, Bot. And remember, viewers, if you're an AI talking in a forest, make sure to respect privacy. Well, Bot, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the ethics of AI with a focus on privacy. It's clear that this is a critical issue, and there's a lot to consider as we continue to develop and deploy AI systems.
Absolutely, brain. Privacy is just one aspect of the ethical considerations around AI, but it's a significant one. As AI continues to evolve, we'll need to keep having these important discussions. I look forward to exploring more of these topics with you and our viewers.
Before we sign off, a huge thank you to all of our viewers for your engagement and insightful questions. Remember to subscribe to Bots and Brains for more discussions on all things AI.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We'll be back soon with another exciting topic. Until then, stay curious and keep learning.
And remember, whether you're a bot or a brain, let's work together to shape a future where AI benefits us all. Goodbye, and see you next time.